Hi, this is Dennis O'Donovan with ProfitComm. Today we're chatting with Donnie Lala, co-founder of USB Payment Processing in Towson, Maryland. Donnie, thanks for spending some time with me today, my friend.
Thank you very, very much for having me, Dennis. It's always a pleasure to speak to you in all things business and otherwise.
Appreciate you, my friend. So you are in the credit card processing. What is it that you do that helps small to medium-sized business that has an immediate impact on them?
Yeah, good question. We personalize everything. We have case studies on every vertical imaginable, and all of those case studies are on real businesses, small businesses over the last 27 years that we've been in business. How they operate, how they get paid, functional components, pitfalls, challenges, solutions, best practices by vertical. So we take a lot of the challenges that they would have to think about, and we've already experienced them. And we provide them with the solutions that they need to make sure they run their business more efficiently, effectively, as well as staying on top of technology, which, as you know, it just changes so rapidly.
Cutting edge today is obsolete tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now you choose to service your customers daily with your in-house team, whereas the industry standard is probably to go off to a nameless, faceless 800 number somewhere. Why did you make that decision?
So another good question. I think that, I believe in value, and I think that, what's the customer experience going to be like? And I think if everybody asks themselves the question, if it were me, how would you want to be dealt with? And that's kind of how we've positioned ourselves and how we carry out what our process is. And I think that, if you're not 100% sure how things should be done, you say to yourself, well, how would we want it to be done to us? And we've taken a lot of those principles and we've applied them to our customer base. So people feel when they talk to people in here that they're talking to real folks who really know their business, and it becomes much more personalized. And I think in a day and age of automation and sending calls all over the globe, I think that people appreciate the value that goes along with that, to make sure their business is running efficiently and effectively.
What do you say to people who say, if it ain't broke, we ain't fixing it, or you're just like all the other guys? What do you say to that? We've never heard that before, right? Never.
Yeah, you know what? That is a consistent, I say in a lot of businesses, but I do think that, I say to people, I'm like, it's a 27-year process that we've been working on, and we're a group that believes in words like trusted advisor. We're the preferred vendor for 12 community banks and credit unions here in the greater Maryland area, countless CPAs, bookkeepers, accounting firms. We're not like everybody else, right? We think that over the last 27 years, our between what we do every single day and how we continue to grow and develop, we're just a bit different. I think if you experience that with us, if you choose to make the outreach and meet with us, you'll know that from first touch. So for all those reasons, we think that anytime someone's going to be in situations where they say, hey, you know what, you're like all the rest, I always say to them, give us a shot, try it, because what they'll find is during that interaction, it just feels different. And I think that when most people are used to dealing with 800 numbers, big, large institutions, you can get lost in the shuffle. And the one thing we know about all of our clients, all of them, what they're doing is super, it's the most important thing to them at that moment. So we have to make sure that we address it in that manner. So we do our best to be that trusted advisor. I think that, we accomplish that every single day.
Amen. Now you offer something. You've told me you offer something. You offer a complimentary assessment. So, there's no cost to somebody who says, hey, let me take a look and see what the market has for this. And can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. Any given time, people send over a couple of months, statements. We do an assessment for them, a financial assessment. We might ask them a couple of questions about, how they take payments, if there's any struggles at all, and they can get it back to them within, 24 hours. In some cases, same day, where they get, here's where you could be, and here's some suggestions that we have. Friendly advice. If you choose to, stick with what you have, that's great. But you should have it as an assessment. You should know kind of where you're at in terms of the marketplace. And it's something it's not invasive, it's not intrusive. We don't like to make it that way because we're going to be here. We're here 27 years, and we're right in Towson, a hop, skip, and a jump away from Calvert Hall High School. So we're right here. Shout out for the Cardinals.
All right, Donnie, I really appreciate you being here, my friend, and telling
Thank
us
you
why
very much.
USB is different. And have a great day. Hey, if you want to hear more about it, reach out to me right here. Send me a LinkedIn post, and then we'll get you a link to the free assessment. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dennis.